Hey guys, so we have the announcement of the next episode campaign. I have been waiting for this one for a long time. A new episode campaign is coming. The episode campaign Dragon Ball Saga begins tomorrow. Events and new characters based in the Dragon Ball Saga are on their way. It'll be a blast. So I actually made a tweet yesterday asking what people wanted to see as the next episode saga, and I gave my top 5 choices, and Dragon Ball is number 1 on the list. I do not care. I do not care what anybody says. This is my most wanted saga / episode campaign, Dragon Ball Saga. Do you guys realize how long it has been since Dragon Ball Saga got anything? you see those memes of people making like it's like the meme of the kid drowning in the pool or whatever, and it's like they always have GT as like the dead guy at the bottom of the ocean. GT is feasting compared to how badly Dragon Ball has been neglected. Like, you guys don't understand how bad the Dragon Ball Saga tag is. Let's just take a look here. Dragon Ball Saga. You guys ready for this? Dragon Ball Saga. What is the most recent summonable character? This is the entire Dragon Ball Saga team. What is the most recent character? I think it's Launch. Who was more recent? Was it Piccolo or was it Yamcha and Launch? I think this guy might have been the most recent character. Let me just see. Do we have the banners on here we can take a look at? I don't think so. Might have to pull up the old DBZ space for this. So if we hold on, we're figuring this out because this dude, you guys understand how like absolutely just trashed this tag has been. Dragon Ball Saga. Okay, here we go. Let me open up Piccolo and I'll open up Launch because I remember Launch and Yamcha were an all-star banner, and then so is Piccolo. Piccolo came out next to Yellow Broly. When was this? All the way down to like the first time this guy ever came out. Let's see if we can find it. This might take a while. 2021. Is that February 28th, 2021? Legends All-Star Volume 5. Yeah, this is when he came out. So he came out in February 2021. February 28th. When did Launch come out? Oh, she was a year before. Wait, no. No, she was only a month before, sorry. So, yes, okay. So, Legends All-Star Banner 4 was Launch and Yamcha, and then Legends All-Star Banner 5 was Purple Demon King, Piccolo, and Broly. So, actually, they were only a month apart. The most recent summonable Dragon Ball Saga character. And actually, I think this is probably the most recent Dragon Ball Saga character, period. Right? I mean, yeah, there's like Blue Kid Goku maybe came out after Demon King Piccolo did, but I mean, we're talking about a tag that has not received a single character since February 2021. 2.5 years. 2.5 years of nothing. Nothing. So I don't want to hear, oh, where's my GT? GT hasn't gotten something for 9 months. 2.5 years. For Dragon Ball Saga. 2.5 years. Although I do think that GT needs help. I do think that. But I mean, nothing comes close to the neglect that Dragon Ball Saga has seen. And they got my second favorite character, Demon King Piccolo, as the art in the back there, of course, next to Kid Goku. We do have a episode saga trailer here. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to play the audio because, of course, this is going to be the copyrighted Dragon Ball Saga intro song, which I assume is going to play in game. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. It's a minute and 19 seconds. A mystical adventure. Demon King Piccolo, Kid Goku starts now. I think it's pretty obvious. So, I mean, at this point, it's confirmed. So we had, let me see if I can pull this up, actually. If we go into the Legends Twitter, where is it? So we have these 2 announcements from yesterday. This is obviously going to be for Kid Goku now that we have confirmation that it's Dragon Ball Saga related. So this equipment should be for Kid Goku. And then I think it's pretty clear that, you know, we're going to get one for this yellow Demon King Piccolo as well. I'm not really a huge fan of how they handle these equipments, and I think it would just be a lot more beneficial to most players if they just made and went back to the format of giving these two LF characters. But I actually do think, let me close out a lot of these tabs. I actually do think that they could potentially give us something really, really special for this Kid Goku. This Kid Goku, if you guys weren't playing back when this guy first got his Zenkai Awakening, he was like the second best unit in the game next to Zenkai Green Beerus. This guy got his Zenkai Awakening as a free-to-play character. The grind was horrific. It was really, really bad. The grind to get this guy Zenkai all the way and soul boosted, it was really bad. But when you got this guy fully soul boosted and Zenkai to Zenkai 7, he was like literally the best unit in the game, only next to Green Zenkai Beerus. But his kit is pretty, like he has a pretty good base set of abilities, right? He has endurance. Where is it? Okay, so yeah, I mean obviously his abilities are not that long here. He has endurance. He gets card draw speed just for existing. And then he supports. Applies the following effects to allies when this character switch to standby. 30 key, 20% damage inflicted for 25 counts. So he's actually doing a lot of stuff that like is going to benefit the rest of the team. It's not one of these selfish characters where he's just getting buffs for himself and that's it. He has endurance to be able to sort of negate rising rushes. He has support as well in here. So he actually seems like he could have a pretty good showing if they really go all out with this equip. The equip has to be insane. I mean, let's be real. Kid Goku's not good anymore. But I think with the base set of skills that he has, like they could actually make a potential unique equipment for this character really, really good. And let's be honest. Do you guys think this team needs help? Do you guys think a team where the last new character to release came out in 2021 in February, you think this team needs help? I think they do. I do. So let's continue here. Starts now, okay. Dragon Ball Legends, yeah. Are we going to see any new footage? So in the last teaser for the Frieza Saga, they showed us the Ginyu Force characters, the new ones. So we'll see if they show us any new characters here. Dragon Ball Saga campaign is finally here. Yep. And dude, they put... There's so little characters they could put in here because Dragon Ball Saga has got nothing. They put Hero Master Roshi in the trailer. All right, there's Bulma. Of course, that's the one we already have. The blue one. There's Green Yamcha's ultimate. That's his blue card. This is windscreen. This is launch with a green card effect. Yep. It's so funny how there's like 0 Dragon Ball characters in this game from Dragon Ball Saga. Mercenary Tao. I think, by the way, I think Mercenary Tao... I don't want to say at this point that Mercenary Tao could get an LF because I think people would not like that much because like he's not that big of a villain. But I think at the very least we could see a Mercenary Tao like 1% sparking character. Same thing with like General Blue. General Blue doesn't even exist in the game. It doesn't have a model in the game. Which means that it's time to confront a demon. Okay, there he is, Purple Demon King Piccolo. I mean, this is the most obvious pick for a Zenkai ever. I mean, who are they gonna Zenkai here? Blue Bulma? Like, come on, it's gotta be Demon King Piccolo. I can actually see one maybe for Red Launch and Green Yamcha, but I mean, you gotta give this guy a Zenkai. You gotta do it. This guy, when he came out, was probably my favorite unit in the game, like hands down. He was crazy. Yep, this is his transformation animation. Still looks really good. Now disintegrate. Gotta gamble everything I got in this fist. Yep, so okay, so they're basically centering this around the final battle with Demon King Piccolo. Yeah, there it is. Episode campaign, Dragon Ball Saga coming soon. Okay. And then the art is, yeah. Oh, yep, here it is. Makafushigi Adventure. New character, Demon King Piccolo joins the fight. That probably means he's free, is what that means. A new event exclusive character will join the fight. Try and guess who it will be in the comments below. So, of course, they released this trailer. So tomorrow, all we're getting is a unique equipment and a free-to-play character. So that to me means that this Piccolo will be a free character. So I don't know. My most wanted character, and it has been this way for over a year and a half now. My most wanted character is an Ultra Demon King Piccolo. If they're going to give us a free-to-play Demon King Piccolo, then I'm not sure if that's going to happen this celebration. We'll see. You know what's funny about the Frieza Saga campaign is they didn't give us a single Frieza. Not one. Not a free character, not an LF, not an Ultra, 0 Friezas. Are we gonna go 0 for 2? 0 freezes in the Frieza Saga campaign, and then, like, I mean, I guess we are getting a demon. I mean, it's basically guaranteed that he's gonna be the free character. They put a purple background here, kind of makes sense for him. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So this is gonna be the free character, Demon King Piccolo, sure. And I guess that is it. Okay, so that's that. Demon King Piccolo looking like the free unit. We'll see what they do, but again, it seems like they are focusing this Dragon Ball Saga campaign around the final portion. Now, I guess something we can discuss quickly is, like, who could the LF be? Because we're, you know, I don't know if they're going to give us an Ultra for this campaign. It could happen, it might not, but at the very least, we're going to be getting an LF of some sort here. So I guess the discussion could be, like, who are we going to get as an LF? I mean, there's really, like, 3 choices. No, there's 4 choices. There's, like, 4 choices I could realistically see as, like, an LF/Ultra pick for Dragon Ball Saga. Now, me personally, I would be happy with a lot more picks from Dragon Ball Saga than I think a lot of other people would be. But do I really think they're going to give us, like, an LF Mercenary Tao? Probably not, right? Those tiers of characters, like, I don't know. Like, Master Roshi, could he get an LF? Yeah, but I would say probably not. So I guess what I would say in terms of who I think the LF could be, I think there's 4 choices that are most likely. So one of them is going to be Kid Goku, this exact Kid Goku, right? They could just redo this as an LF character, which they already did that, right? They already redid Namek Goku in the last one. They could just redo this kid. This is not even a summonable unit. This is a free-to-play character. They could redo the final showdown Kid Goku versus Demon King Piccolo Kid Goku as a new unit, an LF character. Demon King Piccolo is a very obvious choice as an LF, but I don't know if they're going to do that considering they're giving him a free-to-play character here. And then the other choices are 23rd World Tournament Goku and 23rd World Tournament Piccolo Jr. They should count as Dragon Ball Saga, right? Because this Chi-Chi, isn't this Chi-Chi technically from the 23rd World Tournament? And she is on Dragon Ball Saga? Yeah. So I assume that whenever we get that version of Goku and Piccolo Jr., which, by the way, don't even exist in the game, we're over 5 years in and we don't have models for Piccolo Jr. or 23rd World Tournament Goku. Absolute insanity. Absolute ridiculous. But those are the 4 choices I could probably see most likely happening in terms of Dragon Ball Saga LFs or Ultra characters. I think the biggest thing that's going to be annoying for a lot of people, though, is if it ends up being another Goku. We have certainly got our fair share of Gokus this year. So I don't... Can you imagine if this was another Goku? Yeah, Revival Goku, right? We got Goku and Frieza. We got Namek Goku. And now what? Are we going to get another Goku here? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do that. We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, this, like, let's just be realistic and look at this objectively. You can't tell me that this Kid Goku doesn't deserve at least an LF, if not an Ultra. Demon King Piccolo is probably, like, obviously I'm biased because he's one of my favorite characters, but like I want to call him like a top 3 most influential villain in the series history, period. The Demon King Piccolo arc is essentially when death was introduced into the series, right? Tambourine kills Krillin, and that's really the first time we have like a major character who dies, like a major main cast character who dies. So that was obviously a big part of it. And then Demon King Piccolo himself, like, he really was the first main, like, major villain. Like, up until that point, we had like General Blue and then like Mercenary Tao. But, you know, Demon King Piccolo just took it up to the next level. And then, of course, the 23rd World Tournament. I mean, the fact that we don't even have those characters in the game at all is just ridiculous. 5 years in, come on, it's time. So I guess that's all we have here. I mean, there's so many different characters from Dragon Ball that we don't have in the game. We don't have Android 8. There's no General Blue in the game whatsoever. Tien, dude, there's no Dragon Ball Saga Tien. 0. There is not a single Dragon Ball Saga Tien. How is that possible? How do we not have a single Dragon Ball Saga Tien? We don't have a max power Roshi. There's like actually 20 characters we could get. A tag Kid Goku and Kid Krillin. We don't have a Krillin on Dragon Ball Saga. There's no Krillins on Dragon Ball Saga. 0. We don't have Kid Krillin, right? There's actually 20 plus characters we could get for Dragon Ball Saga. And so actually what I'm hoping for is they give us something similar to what they did with the Ginyu Force, where they just give us a banner where it's like 3 or maybe even 4 new summonable Sparkings, and they just start pumping out tons and tons of characters for this tag, because this tag is in ruin. This is a ruinous tag. Not a single character on this team is even close to runnable. Like, this is what happens when you neglect a team for 2.5 years. So hopefully they kind of know what they're doing here, and they definitely try and give us as much as possible. And here's where they actually can make this a relevant mechanic. This unique equipment for sparking characters, for this Kid Goku, like, he gets a never before seen monster level equip, and all of a sudden he's like a top 10 unit in the game. Then they go off the deep end with this Piccolo and make this Demon King Piccolo a top 10 unit in the game as a free character. At that point, we can maybe start to use Dragon Ball Saga. Maybe. But it's going to take an awful lot for this to work. I mean, that's just, unfortunately, what happens in a game like this when you just don't give the tag anything in almost 3 years. Just absurd. So there we go. The next Saga/episode campaign is going to be Dragon Ball Saga. Really excited to see how they handle this. Let me know down below who you guys want to see as characters added to the Dragon Ball Saga team. Again, Yajirobe, Kami, Mr. Popo, Tambourine, Drum, Cymbal. I could just keep going on and on forever. A new version of Demon King Piccolo, a new version of Kid Goku, Krillin, Max Power Roshi, General Blue, a Sparking Mercenary Tao, Ox King, Ma Junior, 23rd World Tournament Goku, Tien, like actually 500 units. So let me know down below what you guys think about this. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.